Hey there, Internet. Moose Boy here with another tone report. Today it is a Gretsch White Penguin, and oh my God, it's a beautiful, beautiful guitar. It's just outrageous. White guitar, you know, what are you going to say? I kind of like him a little bit. Anyway, let's run down the specs just a little bit here. Okay, it's a chambered mahogany body, and it has multiple binding on it. The binding is just superb. The finish on the body is gloss urethane, and the top is arched laminated maple. The neck itself is made out of maple, and again, it's bound. It has that same gorgeous binding on it. The scale is 24.6 inches. The radius of the fingerboard is 12 inches, and it's a 22 fret neck. The nut is a synthetic bone nut, and it's 1.6875 inches wide, so it's pretty standard. On the top, it has a beautiful V-shaped headstock with these vertical wings on it. The neck finish is gloss urethane, fingerboard is ebony, and the inlays are hump block. As far as the electronics go, the pickups are both Dynasonic single coils. For controls, we've got a neck volume and a bridge volume, a master volume, and a master tone. The pickup switching is a standard 3-position toggle. The bridge is an ebony-based space control roller bridge. The tuning machines are Grover Imperial die-cast. Pickguard is a gold plexi pickguard, and the control knobs are just gorgeous. They've got jeweled arrows on them. Okay, I should point out that this guitar is not my guitar. It's a guitar that belongs to one of my great friends that asked me if I'd do a tone report on it. I said, absolutely. Are you kidding me? It'd be a pleasure. So here's a couple of things that I found when I was playing it here for a couple of days. The bridge is makes all kinds of sense from an engineering standpoint, and I totally get it. The thing that I noticed, though, is that if this were my guitar, I'd have to learn how to do my palm muting just a little bit differently, because when I rest my palm on it to try and do the lower strings is a little different. The upper strings is quite a bit different. I'd have to learn how to do that. Could I learn? Absolutely. Yeah. Within a couple of days. Yeah, it threw me off just a little bit. There is something that I'm not sure of on the neck dimensions. The scale length is just fine. I love that. And on paper, it looks like it's the same nut width as my other guitars, but it feels just a little bit different. Maybe the string spacing is slightly different. I didn't really check that out to make sure. It does hang on you really nicely. You would think with a headstock like this, it might be susceptible to neck diving. It's not really. And the strap that I'm using is actually the owner's strap. He likes to wear it just a little bit lower than I do. So while it still feels comfortable, I usually wear them up just about another inch. Okay, you've heard what the guitar sounds like in context with a backing track, and I had just a slightly dirty blues sound on the guitar. I'm going to go over to a very clean sound, and we're going to go through the pickups here just a little bit so that you can tell what they sound like all by themselves. We're up on the neck pickup. Use a little bit of compression, a tiny bit of echo, and a little bit of reverb, just so that you know. You could probably hear that anyway. Okay, let's go to both pickups, and here, this is where Gretsch is just totally rule. You get both of these pickups going. That is such a signature Gretsch sound. And of course, How are you going to touch that? You're not. Let's go down to the bridge here. Very clean, very spanky. Now, even though this guitar sounds great in, very clean mode, let's go over, get a little bit dirtier here, and you can see that's neck in slightly dirty. That's both pickups and down to the bridge. That's the bridge pickup. Now, let's go to kind of a dirtier tone here. I'm going to add in some more crunch because this thing works in, that clean environment, works in a slightly dirty, and it also works really well in a distorted environment here. So we'll give you the neck pickup with some additional crunch on it. Yeah, that'll work. Listen. There's both pickups. Let's go down to the bridge. That's my favorite pickup for kind of a nice dirty sound. Now, here's something that's a lot of fun. I'm going to roll the tone off all the way. There's a beautiful woman tone hanging out in this Gretsch. Who'd have thunk it, huh? Unreal. Let's go to both pickups. Again, we're rolled off on the tone and pretty crunchy. Very nice. Down to the bridge. There, I don't find it quite so exciting, so I'm going to pull the tone back up. Yeah, that's where that one, in my opinion, this is all personal opinion, obviously, but in my opinion, that's really where that bridge pickup lives if you're going to really crunch it up, dial the tone all the way up. Okay, let's have a little fun with it here in kind of a classic rock environment. This one ought to be fun. Neck pickup. both pickups. Bridge. Back to the middle. Yeah, how are you going to touch that? Love it. Okay, that about wraps it up here for this tone report. Gorgeous guitar, sounds great, just oozes class and vibe. So remember, you guitar players out there, the 10 most important things for a good tone, keep them with you all the time. But having some of these really helps. Let's rock out. Oh, don't cross my path. Class and I got cat style. Ooh, I'm a pussycat. Yeah.